Today, we are going to be analyzing the best current striker, Erling Haaland. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe for similar content. Now let's get into the video. As soon as this ball is played back from kickoff, you can see Haaland press down the opposition. Strikers don't get a lot of touches on the ball during the game, so we will also look at how they press, as it is vital for a striker. Now Haaland is curving his run as he runs into his opponent here. This is to force the opponent in this direction where he has less passing options. Haaland is the trigger of the press, so as Haaland begins to press, you can see Foden sprinting up to press as well. You have to press together as a unit in order for it to work. Here, as you see the centre-back driving up with the ball, you can see the pocket of space here. So Haaland is going to check into the space to receive the ball. Now as he checks in, you can see this opponent beginning to close him down, so Haaland is going to play the ball back first time. Here's another example of a press. As the goalkeeper plays the ball to his centre-back, Haaland is going to curve his run in this direction to block off the pass to this opponent. Now the second this opponent plays the ball back to the goalkeeper, Haaland is going to curve his run again to block the pass back to this opponent, forcing the play in this direction. As you can see, the whole team is involved in the press forward. Here, as the ball is played in over the top to this teammate, Haaland is already one step ahead, anticipating the ball across the box. As the ball is played across the box, Haaland is in a good position to receive the ball, but unfortunately isn't able to get a touch on the ball. As the ball is played back in this play, you can see Haaland dropping here to block off the passing option to this opponent, as you would much rather that the ball played all the way back than for it to be played here in space and Haaland to be taken out of the game. Right here, as this opponent takes the touch back in this direction, Haaland is going to curve his run, forcing the opponent to play the ball out wide here, making it difficult for the opposition to break through. Now as Foden has forced the play back, Haaland is going to apply a bit of pressure to this defender. If Haaland comes running in too fast, this opponent will just take a small touch around him and have time on the ball, so Haaland slows down as he approaches the defender. Here, as the ball is played back to the defender, Haaland is going to close down this passing option out wide to the opponent to try maintain the ball high up the pitch. Here is a great example of timing the press correctly. You can see here Haaland waiting patiently to the player on the ball. He isn't pressing right now as the opponent has the passing options behind him and is also being pressed by this teammate. Now as the ball is played to the other side, you can see Haaland running in, blocking off the passing options into the midfield, forcing the play out wide. If you are enjoying the video so far, make sure to subscribe for more analysis videos. Here, as the ball is played back to the defense, Haaland is going to stay here to block off the middle, forcing the play out wide. As the ball is played back here, Haaland is going to apply a bit of pressure to this opponent to not make it easy. Again, he can't run in too fast as that would make it an easy touch around him. Here Haaland is going to take his touch on his back foot here, so that he can shield off this player. Now, since he is closed down very quickly, he tries to escape but unfortunately can't. Here the ball is going to be played into Haaland. Since this teammate has continued his run forward, Haaland is going to play the ball back to him so he can take a shot on goal as he is already facing forward. In this play, you can see how this fullback has stepped up, leaving space in behind him. Haaland is going to run into that space, while the ball is played over the top. Now as Haaland receives the ball, you can see how he is being forced outside. So he is going to dribble out wide and play the ball back so the team can reset and maintain possession. Here, if you watch Haaland up here, he checks out first in this direction, fooling the defender before then checking in here to the space to allow him more time on the ball. Now as he lays off the ball to Foden, Haaland continues his run in this direction, forcing this defender out wide and leaving space here for Foden to dribble into. Here is the start of the second half, and Haaland is going to take the tip off. Notice how as soon as Haaland plays the ball back, he runs up forward to give his teammates more time on the ball. The last thing you want to do is stay in your own half and be pressed down by the opposition. Here, as the opposition play the ball back, you can see Haaland curve his run into this direction to force the play back. Here you can see the opposition have a high defensive line, leaving space in behind. As Haaland runs into this space, the ball is played into him, but unfortunately doesn't get the best contact on the ball. Here as the ball is played into Haaland, you can see that he has a man tied on his back. Haaland is going to play the simple option here and lay the ball off to his teammate who is facing forward. Here as Haaland receives the ball, you can see that he is being tightly marked by these three opponents and hence cannot shoot on goal. Since this teammate is making a run, Haaland attempts to play to him, though I don't think this was the best decision, as you can see Grealish out here in space. Please like and share if you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more similar content, and make sure to check out these other videos. Let me know down in the comments who you would like me to analyze next. See you next time.